Hi friends! This week we are going to start writing a narrative. Our main character is either going to be a caterpillar or a butterfly. So you decide. If your main character is going to be a caterpillar or butterfly. Alrighty friends, so there will be 3 parts to creating a narrative. The first part is brainstorming. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to split our paper into 3 parts. I'm going to label it B for beginning, M for middle, and E for end. Again, in the beginning, we will hear about the characters and the setting and kind of what's going on. In the middle, we will hear about the problem, what is going on. In the end, we will hear about the solution or the resolution, how we fixed the problem. Maybe it's putting a band-aid on it, but how did we fix the problem? All right, so first I told you, you get to decide if you are going to write about a caterpillar or butterfly. I'm going to choose a butterfly, so I'm going to write butterfly. All right. I am going to name my butterfly. I think I'm going to call her Sparkle. And remember, names are always capital, so I'm making sure that S is capital. All right. So now I'm going to skip to the middle. I'll go back to the beginning to add that setting. But first I'm going to think of a problem because the problem might have a natural setting. So I would encourage you to choose a problem that you've had in your own life so you have some ideas of how to solve the problem. Maybe it's when you lost something. Maybe it's one of your friends was sad. Maybe you got hurt. Okay, so think of a time you had a problem. We've read a lot of stories with problems this year, so you maybe can grab even an idea from a book you've read. I'm going to write a story. So when I was a little girl, I was riding my bike and I crashed into the mailbox and I got hurt. So I'm going to use that story. So I'm going to say Sparkle, she was riding her bike and then she crashed. Now, I'm probably going to need more details than that. I can pull details from what really happened, or I can add fictional details. When I was a little girl, my bike and we ran into the mailbox. So because that's what I remember, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to say mailbox. So that does have a natural setting. It couldn't have been inside, it couldn't have been at the zoo, right? So that setting is going to be outside. Okay, so here I am checking to make sure I have my characters and setting in my beginning. So butterfly named Sparkle, and she's outside. In the middle is my problem, and she crashed into the mailbox on her bike. And in the end, she got up. She would have to clean her scratches or wounds, right, depending on how bad it was. And then a big thing for me is trying again. Just because something's hard or something didn't go right the first time, we don't want to just give up. So I'm going to say tried again. All right, so again, today, if you want, you can complete all 3 parts. Then you will be completing 3 parts on day 1, day 2, and day 3. So you'll end up with 3 stories. Or you can just complete part 1 today. Then you'll add part 2 tomorrow and part 3 on the 3rd day. All right, so again, day 1 was just brainstorming. I'm making sure that my story has a beginning, middle, end. In the beginning, I have a character and a setting. In the middle, I have a problem. And in the end, I have a solution. All right, friends, I look forward to seeing your brainstorming ideas for your narrative writing that has a character that is a butterfly or a caterpillar. If you would like to continue on and finish one story today, please watch part 2 and part 3.